What's great with the YCP retreats, it's kind of geared toward like the millennial Gen Z demographic. So they're half-day retreats. They're only 9 to 12.
Okay.
So it's very low commitment for this generation. So it's really quick. You have a breakfast, a talk, and then you have adoration, confession, mass, and you're out of there. So for a lot of those, I would say maybe lapsed Catholics or busy Catholics. So one thing with YCP that's really great is they really target like the nuns, the NONESs, like the ones that aren't really active in their faith, those lapsed Christmas, Easter Catholics. So if you want to invite a friend who's not really into their faith, like come to a YCP St. Joseph retreat, they're only like 4 hours, 9 to 12, you're out by lunch, you're good to go. That's a good way to like bring people in without the big crazy commitment.
Right.
Are you seeing an impact? Are you, any like anecdotal examples of folks that have come and you've maybe spoken to after who have maybe renewed their faith or started going to church again? Or?
I was actually just about to speak to that, which is the last retreat that we had, which was an Advent retreat. Many members of the chapter came up to me afterward and said, this is exactly what I needed. In particular, they mentioned that, so many times Advent comes and it goes, and we get, or they personally felt like swept up in the holidays without really engaging with their faith and the very personal relationship with Jesus Christ that they have. And the retreat is a good way to take a step back and to realize what is important is that personal relationship with Jesus Christ. And the speakers that we have, in particular, at our last retreat, it was Father Glenn Sedano, who spoke to us very passionately about kind of the mission that we had in front of us. I know that it was, for myself and for all the members that came to that retreat, it was very meaningful.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And what's the date again for the retreat?
March 29th.
March
So it's going to be
29th.
at Corpus Christi.
It's a Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And what's really great is a little anecdote for my end too. We had the first Lenten retreat almost around this time last year, and it snowed pretty heavily that day. And we're like, oh, we may have to cancel the retreat. People may not show up. And we had, out of 70 people registered, 50 people came through. So it was like nice to see, even though it snowed. It was pretty. It was like the snow of 2024 last winter, and people still came from everywhere from the Jersey Shore all the way up to northern New York.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah, very well attended.
So they can, if somebody's interested in going on the retreat, they can go on the website. Is that it? Or?
Yeah, we're going to push it on social media, I believe, right, David? So we'll push it on there. And we have our own registration website we push to every event, so you can register online for that as well.